computer is picking up a strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at
Hello and welcome to episode 121 of Life Through a Prism with your host Rob Tierney. In this podcast we may look at LGBTQIA+, disability, pop culture. In this episode we're going to look at LGBTQIA+, from qnews.com.au, entitled Queer Joy in Ice Hockey Isn't Just for TV. It's happening right here in Australia. Written by Dan Arcuri, dated the 23rd of December 2025. While the world cheers on the fictional heroes of heated rivalry, we have our own real-world revolution of queer inclusive joy taking over Australian ice rinks. Last week, television history was made with episode 5 of the hit hockey series Heated Rivalry. Not only did it send fans into a meltdown, but the episode achieved a perfect 10 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Millions of viewers watched and held their breath as Scott Hunter publicly kissed his boyfriend on the centre of the ice. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated queer joy, painting a picture of what representation in sport could look like. Across the entire roster of the National Hockey League, NHL, there are currently no active out players. But in the real world, we are seeing a queer revolution grow on Australian ice rinks. Melbourne, Sydney and Canberra are home to a rapidly growing network of LGBTQIA+ inclusive clubs, proving you don't have to be a fictional character to find love and joy on the ice. It didn't happen by accident. For many, these clubs are the first time they've ever felt safe in a locker room or on the ice. Andrew McDougall, a member of the Southern Lights Ice Hockey Club in Melbourne, spent decades alienated from the sports he loved. It took 40 years to find a sporting place I can truly call home, McDougall said. Returning to my sport in my early 30s, I walked away because of the culture. I remember a coach calling the opposition poofters in a huddle. I never had comfortability. In the world of masculine men's sport, I never felt I could be my authentic self. That changed when he found the Southern Lights. I walked into that locker room with a mindset of good vibes and happy times, he said. For the first time, I could be an authentic, unapologetic bisexual man on the ice. We might fall over, we might miss the puck, but we are doing it together. This culture of queer joy didn't happen by accident. It was built by a team of founders like Cade Matthews. Discovering the sport at age 28 at Melbourne's O'Brien Icehouse, Matthews was navigating a rough patch in life and decided to lace up the skates and take to the ice with O'Brien Icehouse's hockey academy. Barely knowing how to skate, he found joy in new friends who skated, fell and slid alongside him. He made it his mission to share what he found in his ice hockey community with the LGBTQIA+ community and make sure they knew there was space for them. LGBTQIA+ players belong on the ice. I wanted to share the sport I love with our community who face so many barriers to participation, says Matthews, a Southern Lights founder. I found hockey during a rough time in my life. It gave me a support network when I was coming to terms with my bisexuality. Now we're building that safe, welcoming space for others and showing that LGBTQIA+ players belong on the ice. Southern Lights and Matthews' vision has now spread across the east coast of Australia, creating a family of inclusive hockey. Before the first 2 episodes of Heated Rivalry dropped, I had the pleasure of interviewing its creator, Jacob Tierney, who was surprised to learn of the growth of LGBTQ+ ice hockey teams down under. Melbourne's Southern Lights was founded in 2019 at Ice HQ in the northern suburbs. As Australia's inaugural LGBT+ hockey club, it fields multiple teams year-round open to all genders and skill levels. Sydney Harbour's Lights was founded in 2021 and now boasts 100+ members. Harbour Lights' signature event is a Pride on Ice, a mixed, non-checking tournament held annually on the eve of Sydney's Mardi Gras parade. The tournament brings together players of all identities for a day of inclusive competition and community. In Canberra, Capital Riot launched this year and is the ACT's first LGBTQIA+ ice hockey team. The club's founders, including player Morgan Morgs Taylor, are already encouraging locals to hit the ice and prove that hockey is for everyone. The disconnect between what's on screen and reality is profound. The rise of these clubs comes at a time when many LGBTQIA+ Australians still feel unwelcome in sport. While we wait for the professional leagues to catch up to the fiction of heated rivalry, Australian grassroots clubs are already saving lives. Research shows that 87% of gay youth in Australia hide their sexuality from teammates. A 2024 study found that young LGBTQIA+ people are 50% less likely to belong to a sports club than their non-LGBTQ peers, citing high rates of homophobia and transphobia as a cause. 80% of Australians have witnessed or experienced homophobia in sport. These clubs welcome those people back into spaces that they may have been pushed away from. We watch shows like Heated Rivalry because we are starving for that representation in sports, says Matthews. But we don't have to wait for the HNL or the big leagues. We are building that joy right here. We are creating the locker rooms we wished we had when we were kids. National LGBTQIA+ Tournament 2026. In April, the Queer Clash tournament is being hosted in Melbourne at Ice HQ, a community-first competition centred on inclusion, connection and big queer energy. This national LGBTQIA+ hockey tournament welcomes players from across the country. The event features mixed-level teams, custom jerseys, a festive draft night and an all-star game. You don't need to be an expert on the ice or even know anything about ice hockey to be a part of these inclusive teams. You just need the heart to step up, step in and give it a try. Finding your queer power and a space to be welcome just doesn't happen in a TV show. It's happening all around us. Hockey is for everyone. Why not give it a try? What do you think? Do shows like Heated Rivalry help or hinder the conversation of LGBTQI+ coming out for athletes? Do you belong to an LGBTQI+ sporting group that has changed your life? Would love to hear about it. Let's have a conversation. Till next time, take care and bye for now.